Hello and welcome back, Tigers. I am Asia Dolson.
And I'm DeTime Vaughn. Thank you for watching Tigers World News, the pulse of Savannah State.
We hope you had a great weekend. We did. Did you?
Yes, I had a wonderful weekend, but I have a question for you.
Oh, what's your question?
This weekend I was cleaning out my car, and I found 5 bags of Skittles. I think I have an addiction. But I was wondering, what is your go-to, snack?
My go-to snack, if we're talking candy, a Reese's, but I've also been obsessed with these dill pickle chips, so that's my go-to snack for right now.
Ew, dill pickle chips are the worst. But I was a Reese's guy, but now I'm a Skittles guy, and it's got to be sunflower seeds. I'm a sunflower seed man.
I understand.
All right. Well, at Savannah State University, student leaders were wrapping up the academic year with key decisions that could impact campus life moving forward. In the final Student Government Association Senate meeting, leadership discussed new policies, deadlines, and changes that students need to know before the semester ends. Here's more from Tigers News.
If you wanted to know what's going on in the remainder of the school year, the Savannah State Student Government Association held its final Senate meeting of the 2025-2026 school year, where they discussed different policies, plans, and student affairs. Different organizations came out to understand what's going to be going on the last few weeks and what may come in the next school year.
SGA Vice President Adonis Hughes hosted the meeting on the last few campus activities and reviewed new bills that have just been passed. Students should know that all campus organizations must re-register for the upcoming school year. The deadline for this was Wednesday, April 22nd. Students should also be aware that May 1st is the last day events can be held on campus, and any organizations looking to hold events should have applied for a space request by Friday, April 24th.
I feel like this is a really good way to round out our Senate meeting for the school year, and as the president of the Savannah State Marine Science Club, this gave me a lot of information that will help me see for success in my organization next school year.
The Student Constitution Bill was just passed, meaning any amendments people want to add to the Constitution will now have to first be approved by the SGA board before it heads to the Senate. The other bill was the Royal Court Amendment, which was created to hold stricter guidelines for SSU's Royal Court that will ensure they host more events, receive PR training, and hold them accountable to their positions.
We were able to pass those 2 bills that were suggested for the Constitutional Committee and for amendments for the Royal Court. While those won't be enacted till later, I think they're very necessary. I actually served on this year's Constitutional Committee, so it's really nice getting to see those things come to fruition.
The meeting was quick but informative for the end of the year and topped off with refreshments for all who attended. Tigers World spoke with Vice President Adonis Hughes about the end of his term in SGA and what he feels about the year coming to a close.
It was definitely just a great learning experience and be able to talk to people in general. I wasn't a big talker before I came to this position, but I was able to get out of my comfort zone and learn how to publicly speak and learn how to exude confidence while I'm on the stage and just relay information to just on a one-on-one level. So this being in this position, it does get hectic, but it's beneficial in so many ways.
Reporting for Tigers World News, I am Asia Dolson.
And as the school year comes to a close, SGA leaders say the updates are meant to help students' organizations stay organized and prepare for the year ahead. For more information for the upcoming deadlines, campus policies, students are encouraged to stay connected with SGA.
Some great news we have here. Students at Savannah State University have expanded access to free food and essentials thanks to a new on-campus grocery store. The university partnered with GoodR and Amazon, celebrating the opening of an Amazon GoodR Mini-Mart with a ribbon-cutting ceremony Tuesday at Adams Hall.
The store provided students with access to fresh produce, pantry staples, snacks, and household items throughout the academic year and summer. City leaders, university officials, and community partners spoke during the event, including Mayor Van Johnson, Amazon's representative, and our own SSU President, Dr. Jermaine Worrell. Christian Alahi has that package.
Students left with their hands full as Savannah State cut the ribbon on the country's first HBCU free GoodR grocery store. The on-campus store opened its doors with a ribbon-cutting ceremony, drawing a crowd of students, staff, and university officials. After the ribbon-cutting ceremony, students lined up to grab fresh food and essential items at no cost. As students walked in, they were guided through the store with instructions on how many items of each category they could select, such as fresh food, frozen food, breakfast items, and more.
Where you find that at?
Right there in the middle.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
University officials say that the store will be open in full swing during the summer semester and will remain open through the fall. Based on student usage, the space could expand or could even include more offerings tailored to student needs. For Tiger Source News, I'm Christian Elahi.
Thank you, Christian, for that report about the grocery store. I know I am excited personally for this because free food, and I'm in college, that's
Yeah. Oh, yes. Anything free is good for me.
Yes.
I just made that up.
That was good. That was good.
That was dope. I like that. Still ahead, hiding in plain sight on campus, a student-run radio station with the mission to amplify voices is working towards a comeback. While leaders say it's more than just music, it's a platform for community, creativity, and an opportunity for us to stay in tune.
I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
Welcome back. For years, student voices have shaped the sound of campus life at Savannah State University, but many students may not even know the station exists. Now, efforts are underway to bring the university's student-led radio station back to life, creating a space for expression, creativity, and real-world experience. Tigers World News' Tyler and Lovu takes us inside the push to revive WSSU radio.
A gem many students don't know about on Savannah State's campus, the student-led radio station. In 2011, WSSU went live for the first time. I spoke with the director of the station, Grace Curry, who shared how and why WSSU was formed.
The Title III grant was written in 2008 by the former director, Mr. Theron Cotter, and myself. The radio station shared Hodge Hall with admissions, so we just had a very small part of the building. And so when admissions moved over to Hill Hall, we decided to take over the whole building and expand. And the main reason why we did that too is because we had a lot of students that wanted to, have their own radio shows. But radio WHCJ is a radio station, a community station that broadcasts not only on the campus but it broadcasts out to the community. And so we saw the need for students to be able to have a place to be able to learn and have the opportunity to manage their own radio station, create programming, and also be responsible for it. So that was the whole reason why we wrote the grant to create WSSU.
The station is currently inactive, but they are aiming to get back up by fall 2026. The mission of WSSU is to entertain, inform, and include the student body through music, talk radio, and expressional radio segments. WSSU is a non-commercial station that follows the Federal Commission's guidelines. In order to broadcast with the station, students must go through an interview process and training first. Along with volunteer opportunities, students can interview for a director or radio host position. Curry shared her expectations for students who are interested.
So I'm looking for professionalism, I'm looking for dependability, I'm looking for students that are responsible. I'm looking for students that think outside the box, that don't want to do the same thing that everyone else is doing, like on other radio stations. Think outside the box. This is a college station where you have the opportunity to be creative. Why do what everybody else is doing? Think outside the box. And so people that I can trust and people that are going to be in this environment and get along with other people. I don't tolerate drama at the station at all.
If you are a student interested in becoming a volunteer at the station, you can locate it directly behind Hill Hall. Go for it. Stop by and begin your radio experience today.
Reporting for Tigers Roar News, I'm Tyler in Louisville.
A space for voices to be heard and creativity to thrive. Leaders say the return of the station isn't just about broadcasting. It's about giving students ownership of their ideas and a platform to connect with the campus and beyond. Coming up, scholarships, new partnerships, student performances, and innovation in action. We take you across Savannah State University for a week filled with moments that highlight student success, creativity, and community impact. Stay with us, Tigers.
Build the skills employers want. Starting now. At Savannah State University, the BA in Mass Communications prepares you for careers in journalism, broadcasting, film, and digital media. You'll learn from industry professionals, get hands-on experience, and graduate with a portfolio that opens doors. Earn your BA while adding certificates in social media, public relations and public affairs, film, multimedia and digital communication, or community journalism. You can also earn professional certifications in film production, post-production, live production, streaming, and esports through the Georgia Film Academy. Tell stories that matter. Apply now for fall 2026. The BA in Mass Communications is accredited by ACE-JMC.
Savannah State University made headlines across campus last week with events ranging from scholarship recognition and new campus partnerships to a special military graduation reception, student performances, and an innovation expo focused on agritech and AI. Savannah State University marked an important scholarship moment as the Georgia Engineering Foundation held its scholarship award ceremony last Tuesday in the Science and Technology Building's second floor atrium. The foundation recognized engineering students for scholarship support. On Tuesday afternoon, the SSU Veterans Affairs Office hosted a military graduation reception to congratulate 35 military-connected graduates. The students represented each of SSU's colleges, 12 from College of Business Administration, 16 from College of Science and Arts and Humanities, 3 from College of Media Arts and Communication, 3 from College of Engineering, Technology and Computing, and 1 from the College of Education. During the reception, the Veterans Affairs Office provided military cords and lapel pins to recognize the graduates' accomplishments.
Yeah, with the family, now part of the Savannah State family, is awesome. Thank you.
Tuesday evening, Savannah State University also held a ribbon cutting tied to new partnership with Bandana Burger of Savannah. The collaboration was announced to support student success, increase brand awareness, and offer exclusive discounts for SSU students and alumni.
On Tuesday night, SSU's Powerhouse of the South presented its spring band concert at the Dr. Otis S. Johnson Cultural Arts Center. The program featured a symphonic band 1 and 2, jazz band, instructional ensembles, and the Powerhouse of the South marching band, highlighting the range of student artistry within the College of Media, Art, and Communication. On Wednesday morning, the Russell Innovation Center for the Entrepreneurs and Georgia's AIM partnership with Savannah State University and the CMAC for the Agritech and AI Innovation Expo. The event brought together technology, workforce development, and media production with the Rice Georgia Ames Mobile AI Lab offering hands-on demonstrations of AI, robotics, and advanced manufacturing. On Saturday evening, SSU's concert choir presented the tribute to Stevie Wonder and Friends at the King Fraser Student Center Ballroom. The pre-show Mix and Mingles featured light refreshment, entertainment, solo performances, and fun activities with the choir's top singers. The Savannah State Concert Choir then performed select concert songs along with additional Stevie Wonder and Friends #1 hits. Savannah State University is planning several more campus events over the next few days. On Wednesday, April 29th at 7 p.m., the Inspire series will launch in the Student Union. The Signature Campus Engagement Initiative is set to ignite purpose, possibility, and personal ambition, bringing high-impact celebrities and leaders to connect directly with the students who are pursuing excellence. The inaugural keynote speaker is actor and fashion model Eva Marcille.
Then on Thursday, April 30th at 7 p.m., SSU will host a screening of Dorchester Academy, A Legacy of Liberty in the Howard Jordan Auditorium. The historical documentary celebrates the legacy of Dorchester Academy in Liberty County as a center for education, leadership, and civil rights activism, and it features Ambassador Andrew Young. Also continuing the spring semester, SSU will hold yoga on Thursdays from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. at the Wilcox Wiley Dance Studio, hosted by instructor Dr. Chad Ferries. No prior yoga experience is necessary. Coming up after the break, Josh Ryans brings us our Tiger Sports update.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
As the season begins to wind down, Savannah State Athletics took time to recognize the hard work and success from this past year. The annual sports banquet was held Sunday, honoring top athletes, performances, and moments across all programs. Let's take a look.
On Sunday, Savannah State Athletics took a moment to recognize the athletes who helped shape this season. At the annual athletic banquet, student athletes and Booster Club members came together to celebrate excellence across the department. From standout performances in competition to leadership within their programs, the night highlighted the players who made an impact all year long.
I feel like it's really important. Every year, a lot of student athletes put in a lot of hard work, late nights, early mornings, stuff like that. So I feel like having that appreciation really just shows us how much we matter.
It feels amazing to be recognized and to finally be supported in the same way that we show up and support everyone, whether it be spring semester, fall semester, football season, basketball season, president's investiture, pep rallies, or community events. It feels good because we ultimately are athletes just like everyone else. We put in the same amount of work, we make the same kinds of sacrifices that everyone else does, and in any other sport, so it just finally feels good to be recognized and supported.
It's vitally important. You always want to know that the people that here at Savannah State care about you and care about the work that you've done on the field and off the field. So it's very important to have these types of events so that you can be able to be recognized and be able to have that feeling of, my athletic department and my school does care about me and the work that I did on the field and off the field.
A number of awards were handed out throughout the night, including Most Valuable Player, Newcomer of the Year, and Coaches Awards, recognizing excellence across Savannah State athletics. The banquet also highlighted success in the classroom, with more than 150 student athletes posting a 3.0 GPA or higher, and 10 earning a perfect 4.0. And while the night celebrated what's already been accomplished, the focus now shifts back to competition, with both baseball and softball in conference postseason play. For Savannah State Athletics, the recognition is just part of the journey, with more still left to prove. Reporting for Tigers 4 News, I'm Joshua Ryans.
A great way to celebrate a strong year for Savannah State Athletics. Now let's get you caught up on what happened on the field this week. Let's start on the softball field, where Savannah State split their 2 games against Claflin University, putting up 4 runs in Game 1 and following it up with 6 runs in Game 2. At the plate, Phaedra Smith led the Tigers, going 2 for 5 with a run scored. Ambria Guy had a strong 2-game stretch, scoring 3 runs and adding an RBI double in Game 1. Dale Alexander stayed consistent across both games with 2 hits, 2 runs, and an RBI. Nevaeh Ford made a major impact in Game 2, scoring twice, drawing walks, and swiping 5 stolen bases to spark the offense. And Shemaya Raines delivered a clutch moment off the bench with an RBI double. In the circle, Dania Allen went the distance in Game 1 with 5 strikeouts over 6 innings, while Aaliyah Martin picked up the Game 2 win, throwing a complete game, allowing 4 runs. A solid showing across both games for Savannah State, as they now turn their attention to the postseason. The Tigers will face Spring Hill on Monday, April 27th in the first round of the SIAC softball playoffs. Now over to the baseball diamond, where the Tigers put together one of their more complete series of the season. Savannah State delivered across all 3 games, scoring 20 runs, while the pitching staff held opponents to just 12, and it all started on the mound. Austin McCormick set the tone with a complete game, allowing just 2 runs and striking out 8. Benton Edge stayed undefeated, picking up another win out of the bullpen, and Adonis Perez came up big late, tossing 2 scoreless innings to lock down Game 3.
I mean, it means a lot, my last game, going out there and collecting a dub for my boys and, just being out there, it's my last time, so it meant a lot. So I got 2 outs and I let 2 people on. I was just telling myself, I just need 1 more out. Let me just figure it out. I just need to figure it out for my boys, and that's what I did, That's all you got to do is to execute, and that's what I did. Yeah, that, and sometimes I just tell myself be aggressive, being aggressive. Even if I'm behind in the count, no matter what the situation, I just have to be aggressive. So those are the two things that I try to tell myself. But breathing is definitely something that's helped me throughout my college career, especially my last 2 years in college, for sure.
At the plate, Johan Sandoval led the way, 5 for 10 with 2 doubles. Kadani Stevens drove in 4 runs, while Jason Ramos added 3 runs and 2 RBIs. Jaden Clark chipped in with 3 RBIs, and Seth Stargell added multiple hits and a double.
It means a lot. You know, these guys work hard. These guys put a lot of time in, and some of these guys were here before I got here. And to be able to see them walk off with a weekend sweep against a good Lemoyne team, it's just a good feeling for a coach. It's been excellent. These guys have embraced me from the day I've walked in. You know, obviously there's challenges with coming into a new program and and assimilating myself into what they do and the culture that they've had here, but also bringing my mindset and my culture of what I want to implement here. And those guys have been great. They've embraced me since day one. Very proud of that group. I'm very proud of the senior class, and most importantly, very proud of my team. Oh, it's always about winning that game, right? So the mindset now is to enjoy today and then go back to work Tuesday to prepare ourselves for a good Lane team, and we just take it one day at a time, one game at a time.
For Savannah State, getting it done on the mound and at the plate. The Tigers will look to carry that momentum into their final road matchup before turning their focus to the postseason play, as they've clinched a spot in the 2026 SIAC tournament set for April 30th through May 3rd in Macon, Georgia. Reporting for Tigers World News, I'm Joshua Ryans.
Thank you for that rundown, Josh. Coming up, we'll take a look at what the forecast for the week has in store. Welcome back, Tigers. Let's take a look at our forecast for the week ahead. Spring has come in full force.
Here's a look at your forecast for the week of April 26th through May 2nd. Starting on Sunday, April 26th, we're seeing a warm day with highs near 86 degrees and a chance of afternoon storms, so be prepared for your possible showers. Moving into Monday, April 27th, conditions calm down with partly sunny skies and a cooler high of 77 degrees. By Tuesday, April 28th, sun returns with a few clouds and temperatures climb back up into the low 80s. On Wednesday, April 29th, expect similar conditions, partly sunny with a high near 82 degrees, making for a comfortable midweek. Things heat up on Thursday, April 30th with mostly cloudy skies and a high reaching 87 degrees and the warmest day in this forecast. Heading into Friday, May 1st, we'll see partly cloudy skies with a high near around 83 degrees. And finally, on Saturday, May 2nd, there's another chance of storms with a high near 82 degrees, wrapping up the week on a slightly unsettled note. Overall, warm week ahead with few sunshine, clouds, and chances for rain. So Tigers, please have your umbrellas on standby.
Looks like you can bring that bike out and some skates and rollerblades or whatever you do when it's warm out.
If only I had any of those, But, I will be taking me a nice little walk around campus once, the rain is not gone.
I'm thinking about going to the beach.
The beach will be really nice. Oh, I want to go to the beach now. You gave me a good idea.
Yeah, see, great minds think alike.
Yes, they do.
Well, thank you for joining us for this edition of WTRT Tigers World News. You can visit us on our website at tigersworld.com and stay tuned for up-to-date things on all things Savannah State.
Plus, you can follow us at SSU Tigers World on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and X, formerly known as Twitter.
Have a great week, and we'll see you right back here